everyone, Abby here at Purple Cottage Crafts, and welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. This video is a very special one for me to share with you guys. I may or may not get emotional. That's your warning. So this is a beautiful journal that I commissioned from my very good friend, Miss Angie, who was with the Mountain Girl Studio. And of course, her information is always linked below, but I'll also put it at the very top of the description box so you can get to it a little bit easier. And I commissioned her to make me a journal. And I wanted it to have, you know, tones of teal, because teal is the official color for trigeminal neuralgia, which is what I have, like pink is for breast cancer. And she also included some pops of purple because I'm the purple girl. We all know that. So this is, I've had this for a little bit, but I wanted to wait until I had a really good day light-wise to do a video. So this is the gorgeous bag that it came in. And she made this bag, of course, and then she did some stamping on there, and I love it. This is my tag that she made for me. There's a message on the back. I won't show you that, but just take a look at this tag. She does such an amazing job with backgrounds, and you guys are just going to be blown away when you see this journal. It is just amazing. It's amazing. And I have to be honest and tell you, I don't think I'm ever going to write in it, because to me, this is a piece of art. This is like me I own some art from Nellie Wortman. And there's a couple of the artists that I want to own art from in the future. Seth Apter is another one. And to me, this is a piece of art, and I'm not going to be able to write in this at all. This is always just going to be prominently displayed in my craft room. And I can't even tell you guys how amazing this journal is. I wish you could feel the texture of this cover on this journal. It's just, I mean, she's done like encaustic wax right here. I don't even know if my camera's going to pick it up or not. Probably won't. I don't know. I'll do some close-up photos though, either at the beginning or the end. I might actually put a few at the beginning like I normally do, but I'll put some more at the very end. But, you know, she personalized this for me just beyond what I thought she would do. So there's the A for Abby, and I love the shades and hues of teal that she got on here for me. Angie is like the outdoor rustic rust queen, and so she always incorporates quotes, and because she's a quote girl too, and always incorporates quotes and rusty bits in her projects, no matter what it is. And her work is just amazing, you guys. If you have not ever seen Angie's work, I encourage you, please, please go check out her YouTube channel. She's recently launched a website, and she now has her background. She's like the female version of Seth Apter, and I'm not even joking you. Seth is like constantly commenting on her work that she posts. She's just really, really good. And I'm not saying it because she's my best friend. It's the truth. She's just amazing. And I will get into the journal here in a minute. I just really want to focus on her backgrounds that she does. It's just awesome. So what I was saying is she now has her backgrounds on product. You can get them on tote bags, clothing, beanies, cell phone cases, pencil pouches, things like that. And I ordered a couple pieces from her. They're both purple, shocker. And once they arrive, I will do a video sharing with you what they look like. But I will also include Angie's web shop on my description box as well. And that she signs it, and I love that. And then here's the spine. And then we're going to dig into this gorgeous book. This is kind of like a signature of Angie too, the string like that, and I love it. I'm going to have to craft lift that from her. And then here's the beautiful charm, the rusty key. Oh, she's a key girl too. So she's a lot of things, but those are kind of like her most known things. So look at that little tiny spool, and it's got purple thread on it. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. It's just awesome. She just made this so Abby, and I just love it. Love it, love it. So I'm going to slip this off, little, I almost said sorry silk, the crinkle ribbon that she custom dyed, and I'll show you the little closure she has on it. And let me get this off here. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to damage anything. And this is how she has a little closure on that. Isn't that just amazing? It's just, I don't know what to say. I'm just like gobsmacked. I took this to my crafting retreat that I went to in October, and the ladies were just like in awe. They had never seen anything like this before, and they just thought it was great. So we're going to go ahead and get into this. So I'm going to try to get a little bit closer if I can, but I don't want to go out of frame. But I'll hold this up as well. So what she did is she made this more of like a traveler's notebook style. So these inserts are easy to remove And if I ever want to, you know, use these, which I won't, I may stick in my bare ones from Foxy Fix, or the ones that I make in here, so I can actually journal. I just cannot write in these. It's just, it's artwork to me, and I just love it. So anyway, she made them where they're removable, which I'm a fan of, because, you know, I do journal on a daily basis. I always have, ever since I was a little girl. I guess I called it a diary back then. And I have a separate journal for kind of like my journey with trigeminal neuralgia, where I log like how I felt that day, what I was able to do that day, doctor appointments, things like that. And so that's what I asked her to create this for. And so I probably will end up putting in some bare traveler's notebooks, not using these, so I can actually use it to some degree. So I just wanted to show you that there too, so you can see the 3 signatures in there that she did. And we're going to get a little bit closer again up here, and I'll pull the tags and everything out so you can take a peek at everything. I'm trying to go slow, but I'm also trying to not make this an hour long, because, you know, Gabby Abby. Isn't that just awesome, this rusty bit that she did? And she put resin on the back of it. I'm guessing that it's resin. Angie, correct me if I'm wrong. And then down here, I mean, just the texture of the paints and the layers and the tones and stuff that she gets. It's just awesome. Oh, I dropped this off on accident. This is her little thank you thing that was attached to the bag that she made as well. And it's even rusty. It's so cool. I just love it. Love it, love it. And I love that she signed her things, because again, like I said, this is art to me, and not just to me, to a lot of people. So here are the tags in there, and I'll put the tags back later so I'm not taking too much time. And this is a really cool piece of paper that she did some different painting, looks like maybe some sprays on, different types of sprays. So pretty. It's a mixture, it's a perfect mixture of purple and teal. And then her cute little clear acrylic little page or tag topper, and she's got like a little leaf in there with some lace. Super cute idea. I'm gonna have to craft lift that one as well. And giving you credit, of course, girl. I always do. I give everybody credit when I'm inspired by somebody else. I always do that, because I think it's important to do that. And here's that. And so a really cute pocket. And then here, I didn't actually undo this when I first got it, because I just was like totally looking at it. Let me zoom in so you can see how this closure is. Sorry if I'm making you sick. I don't mean to. Look away. Okay, you can look again now. So where am I at? Here we go. So she has this wrapped around this. I know what those are called, but I forget the name right now. They're like a straight pin, but they have that top on them. I just can't think of what it's called. That happens to me quite often when I'm trying to film. But there is that tin again. I love it. So this flips up, and then so I'm seeing this for the first time with you guys, because I just didn't want to open anything up like that until I actually did the video. The things I could pull out easily, of course I did. And so there's like a pocket right here, which is awesome. I'm going to tuck those back in. And then I got something in here, which is great. Awesome. Some more, book page, and then some more of her sprayed paper, and then her more sprayed paper here of some ledger paper. Now I'm going to zoom back out, so if that makes you sick, close your eyes for a second. I'll tell you when I'm done so I don't make you sick, because I definitely don't want to do that. So just give me a second here. Going back out. Okay, I'm done. And I apologize if I did not give you warning beforehand, because I know some of my girlfriends, that kind of stuff makes them sick, and I definitely don't want intend to do that to people. So here is the cover of the first signature. And I think you can see, yeah, you can see the wax much better, the encaustic wax that she's done. And Angie's actually going to teach me how to do that. I mean, I've seen some videos and stuff, but I want to learn from her, because, you know, she's just so good at this kind of stuff. So I've been slowly getting the supplies together, and I'm excited to do that. So you're going to see me doing this kind of stuff after I learn from Miss Angie. It's just a cool texture, and it's just, I'm such a texture person. I'm a very tactile person, and I love all the layers and the bumps. I love it. It's just so awesome. There's some stitching, and again, just kind of her signature string work there. I love it. And then a little page topper here, or whatever you want to call it, on a rusty with a little pearl, and then some lacy bits. Okay. When it's just like the plain papers, I probably won't hold it up, but when it's, you know, like her actual detailed work and stuff, I will, so you guys can see it closer. So there's a pocket right here, I'm assuming. No, Abby, duh, there's stitching there. No pocket. Silly Abby. So anyway, so this is really cool. I love this, and she's got that tape down with, looks like age tape. And then a bingo card, and then some ledger paper. And then I love this kind of transparent, kind of like tracing paper. I love that feel. And then there's some more of her tape that she does, that she ages, which I love it. And then there's some watercolor paper in here, which is great because I do like to dabble with watercoloring, but I'm not going to use these. At least that's how I feel right now. I love that. This is a really cute idea. And her coffee dyeing, it's just awesome. And then there's some more pops of the teal and the purple in there, and I love it. So as you can see, if you're not familiar with a traveler's notebook or that style, it's a signature, and then you put the band in the center of that signature, and then you can remove the signature. And I'll show you on this one real quick, just in case you've never seen that. So you can pull it out, and then you know, say I was going to work in this one, and when it got full, I could put a different one in. But my goal or my plan is to put in naked ones, like, you know, Foxy Fix brand or ones that I make myself, and then use those, but never use these, and put these in, you know, keep these in here, if that makes any sense to you guys. I hope it does. So give me just a second here, and I'll slide this one back in real quick, and then we'll get on to the second signature. I'm trying not to make it too long, but I'm also trying not to rush through it because it really deserves this devoted time. Because I think it's really important. Oh, it's caught on that other thing. I think it's really important to showcase artists and stuff. And this one just happens to be my best friend, so I'm really excited about it. You know, I'm really proud of her and happy for her and what she's doing. She's really growing her online presence, which is amazing. I love it. Okay, there's that. And there's the back part. And then the back part of the signature here. Love that. Love it. Love it. Okay, we already saw all that. And then this is really cute, how she did that library card, or card catalog, and put a 1 on there, and it's teal. Love that touch. And then here's a side pocket, and here's an envelope that she made, so I can tuck little things in there if I want to do that. And then here's some more of her amazing texture work on the back of the first signature, as well as on the front of the second signature. So you can see that there. It's just great what she did. I mean, I don't even have the right words to describe it. And there's some purple. There's some more of her tape that she does. Another one of her clear. And I love that because I like having positive affirmations around me all the time anyway, but especially when I'm working in my, you know, kind of my pain journal, so to speak, because it's just good, you know, because we have down times. And that's how life goes sometimes. So there's that. I love that. Really, really cute. Follow your dreams. Just all that texture. You can really see that encaustic on this page. At least I can through my viewfinder. It's just amazing. Just simply amazing. Okay, there we go. And then some more of her lovely string work that I love. You guys know I'm all about the slow stitchy stuff. That's like my jam. And just some more of the papers in here, watercolor paper, coffee paper, and then, oops, let me open this one up, and that's the center of this signature. Sorry guys, I kind of out of frame, I apologize for that. This looks like wood. I don't know how she coffee dyed like that. I can never get my papers to quite look like this. If I do, it's by accident, and it's just a tiny little piece. It's not on the whole sheet like hers is. This is just great. It looks like wood to me. It's awesome how she did that. There's that, and we're going to be getting close to moving on to the third signature. So here's an envelope in here that she put in, and there's some more journaling cards, journaling spots, and I love it. And then Fly Darling, Fly, and Feel Excited, and I love that those are little journaling cards too, and they're teal. They're separate, and I love that. Just that extra detail and touch of the staples. And then here's the back of the second signature, and I'll show you the front of the third and final signature in a moment. But I'm being serious. I really wish you guys could touch this and just feel the texture between the wax and the paint that's raised up, and just the stitching and the metal bits and stuff right here. It just feels so nice, and I just love it. I just love it. And I love that fabric she chose in the middle for the spine on the inside. And then here's this really cute clip that she made for me. And I'll show you that when we get to, actually, it's on this page right here. I'll show it to you. And in a moment. And there's another teal button there. Always remember. And I love her little page tabs. Super, super cute. And let's see here. And here's this little cute clip that she made. I've never seen anything like this with the it looks like a spectacle thing, but I know she, you know, she made this herself, and I think it's just amazing where it says "You matter," and that's important. I like that. Not in a, you know, kind of full of myself way, but, you know, like I mentioned, whenever, you know, you live with chronic pain and whatnot, sometimes you just get a little down. Even if you don't have pain, I'm not trying to imply that you don't, but anyway, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So again, here's just some more lovely texture, more of her string work. Cute little pocket, and this one here, she's got little bits of some, I'm not sure if it's actual flowers or if it's some type of loose tea, I can't tell, but it's so pretty, and it's purpley, of course, which is, I love, that's my thing. So there's that. Sorry, you guys, let me zoom out just a tad, because I feel like I'm cutting off the bottom part. Okay, and just some more of the same papers in here. We'll kind of flip through those a little bit quicker this time. And then here we have, oh, this is super cute. I love this idea, how she has this little piece of a card stuck to this paper that's, to this ledger. I think that is a really cool idea. I love that. And then here is a quote that she put on there for me. And it says, "Hold on to what is good, even if it's a handful of earth. It's a hope and a prayer." Oops, sorry, I was out of frame again. Good grief, Abby. I just love it. It's just so amazing. And then here we have the back cover of the last signature. Again, just all that same yummy, lovely texture. I mean, she even put some metal around it. She put this paper on top of a piece of metal frame or something. I can't tell what it is exactly. And then she put some encaustic wax over it. And it's just awesome, you guys. I just don't have the right words to describe. And then here's the back cover. Love that rusty flower. And then another one of her clear tabs right here with a little dangly bit off of it. And just some more of her lovely painting background texture that she does, her artwork on it, and I just love it. And so back here is a pocket, and that's where another tag, and I love that she stamped it like in some light purple ink. Great, great, great. And then we'll take a peek at what's inside this envelope here. And in here, I think it's just, yeah, just some bits of more paper and things and tags to write on. And I love that I got a larger piece of this because I'm obsessed with this paper. I need more in my life. And then here's a coffee dyed piece of paper that she's folded up. So you guys, this journal is just so amazing to me. And it means, okay, that's where I'm going to try to not be like, I told myself I wouldn't cry, like celebrities say whenever they get like an award or something. And, you know, I joke when I'm kind of, you know, I just like to joke around. Anyway, so, but seriously, having this piece of art from her, this work of art, means so much to me. But there's so many layers as to why this is so special to me. It's because, one, it was made by my best friend. Two, it's art of hers that I will cherish for the rest of my life. And three, it's a very special personal thing for me because it's in relation to something that I battle on a daily basis and have for 6 years now. And she's got touches of my purple in here too. And it just means a lot to me that she put so much effort and time into making this for me. And I just love it so much. And here's the back cover again. Look, crackle back there. And we'll look at the front again because it's just so amazing. So if you haven't checked out Angie's work, I will have all of her social media information linked below. For some of my longtime subscribers who I call my crafty friends, she used to be Itty Bitty, but she's changed her branding to the Mountain Girl Studio. So you may know her as from the Itty Bitty days, but for my newer ones, she goes by the Mountain Girl Studio now because that's her new brand. Then here is the gorgeous charm. And I love turtles. And I love that she put a teal turtle on here. I mean, I do. I wear teal. I wear this every single day, and it's got turtles on it. And I didn't even make the connection until like right now that it matches my bracelet. So the reason I wear teal every day is because it's a nod to, like I said, what I have for awareness and all that. So I mix it with my purples, and I think teal and purples go great together. Teal, turquoise, whatever shades. And I just love this. So if you go check out her work and support her, because I think it's really important to support. Oops, sorry guys, I bumped the tripod. I didn't mean to do that. I think it's really important for us makers and creators out there to support our crafty friends, and even people that we may not know, but they are like a small business, especially in 2020. I think it's really important for all of us to do that. It helps our community grow, and it also helps us to not only support that person, but also to own some of their artwork and some of their things that they create that we can use in our own projects or display in our craft rooms or studios or whatever you call your space that you create. And I've always been about that. If you go through my channel from the last 9-something years, I've always been about trying to promote small businesses and things like that, because I just think it's really important for us to do that. So if you could do that for me, that would be amazing. And like I said, she's got some new product that's come out with her designs and backgrounds on it. Lots of different options and colors, and it's just amazing. I mean, some backgrounds I hadn't even seen before of hers, and it's just amazing. And you know, and so if you are interested in, you know, contacting her to do a custom journal of some type or some type of something custom, you know, just message her or email her. Her information is going to be all on her website, and then you guys can work out those details amongst yourselves and kind of go from there. And I love this, Angie. I cannot tell you how much this means to me, and this is going to definitely be proudly displayed in my craft room with my other pieces of art that I have from my other friends. Oh, Michelle Scott's another one. I didn't mean to leave her out. Michelle, I'm sorry. Michelle made me the most gorgeous tome, and I will show that to you guys in another video. I just love this, and I know I'm repeating myself, but it's the truth, and it just means so much to me, and I don't think you'll ever know how much this means to me, and I love it. So thanks guys for watching, and please go check out Angie and show her some support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.